Welcome back to the Cool Reviews, and today I'm gonna make it real quick or as quick as I can. We're gonna talk about dating in Dallas. Yo, I seen these videos keep coming up about dating in Dallas, and I'm in the DFW Metroplex as well. So I'm like, shoot, let me jump in on that and see, let me give my opinion of what it is as a man dating in Dallas because these chicks are acting like they having a hard time. So, hey, I'm finna listen to what she talking about, and we finna check this video and see what's going on. Let's go. Dating in Dallas. Is it really a problem? Is it the guys or is it the women? In my opinion, it may be a little bit of both, but it's really about what the woman is looking for.
As far as dating in Dallas, and I've had this conversation multiple times with multiple people, I guess I was kind of under the impression, like kind of knowing that, okay, I'm moving to Texas is kind of like blast in the past, you know? I didn't realize how bad it is. So when I say blast in the past, I mean like y'all, I feel as though living in Dallas, as far as being a black woman wanting to have a dating life, I feel like it is non-existent because Texas in general, but I personally feel like especially Dallas is extremely colorist. Like I feel like I am back in like 2012 or like 2013 dark skin versus light skin Twitter era. Like yo,
So one thing she says is she feel like DFW is colorist as she paints on her face. Literally, she's talking about DFW being colorist as she paints on her face. This right here, we don't know really what color you are and what you actually even look like. So as you're painting on your face, you're talking about DFW men are colorists. Now, with that being said, we got to be honest. A lot of you women are actually colorists as well. We hear you say it on all the time. You do not want a light skinned man. A lot of y'all say y'all have an issue with light skinned men. Isn't that colorism? Y'all also say y'all don't want a short man. So what we gonna call that? Shortism? I don't know. I don't know what to call it. But the majority of y'all women want a dark skinned dude that's tall. So what do we call that? Y'all are complaining, but at the same time, some of the things that y'all complain about, y'all do this to men as well. You don't want them short and you don't want them light skinned. And you want him to have a lot of money. So what we calling that? You know, uh I don't even know a name for it. I might have to come up with one. You don't want a short dude, you don't want a light skinned dude, and you want a dude with a lot of money. As you're painting on your face. But let's keep listening to what she got to say.
I was out one night, and this was a little while back. I was out one night, and this guy's like trying to, it's like me and two friends. Guy's trying to talk to, like, he starts off talking to me or whatever. Okay, cool. Like, not somebody I wanted. It's the principle of
Not
what happened.
somebody I wanted.
Starts off talking to me or whatever. Sees the friend walk up or whatever, and then he's like kind of switching between talking to both of us. Okay, cool. Like, again, not somebody that any of us want. But he goes to like his friend because they were about to leave. So his friend's like, oh, well, take one of their numbers down. And I was standing directly in front of him, so it would have been easier for him just to get the.
So she wanted the opportunity to tell the man that she don't want him. You see how that go? She didn't want the dude, but she wanted the opportunity to tell him that she don't want him. Nah, nah, nah. And so, you know what I call that? It's crazy. Real crazy.
Phone to me. He gives the phone to my friend, and his friend, out of curiosity, is just like, oh, like, why didn't you get the phone to the first girl? He's like, oh, I like light skins. Y'all, I have not heard nobody say no shit like that since Lord knows when. It's been a very, very, what do they used to say? Periodically long time since I heard somebody say something like that. Like, what are you, a fucking high schooler? Like, be so fucking for real. I feel like down here.
On another note, you hear all that cussing What man of value on a woman that cusses like that? Now we've already seen you painting your face on, and that baby hair thing that almost touches your eyelashes or your eyebrows. We don't like that either. The man that you are looking for is not dealing with a girl with a woman with her face painted on, those big ass baby hairs that cusses like that. That is not becoming of a woman that most of these men want. But let's keep going.
You like being a black girl down here feels like being invisible. I feel invisible like 90% of the time. Girl, I know it's not because I'm ugly. So I'm just like, yo, like these men down here is like all the at least from what I've seen. Also keep in mind I do work nightlife, so a lot of what I see is in a nightlife spectrum as well. But all these dudes down here, they only date like literally all you gotta do to have a dating life in Dallas is either be light skinned Latina or mixed with curly hair, light skin mixed with curly hair. I'm just like, yo, it is literally like a blast in the past. I feel like as a black girl down here, you're just like a shadow anytime you go out. It's like really weird, and especially coming from like I moved here from New York where as a black girl you are really in New York having your way. It does not matter what skin tone you are. I mean having your way. Getting invited to the
Okay, so she just said she came from New York where she's used to having her way. Oh, so the dudes in New York, I guess, they're giving her everything she wants. I guess what she's saying having her way means she get to do whatever she want with the majority of men that she come across. So it looked like, or it sounded like them dudes in New York don't mind breaking bread. But at the end of the day, you're having your way. What does that mean? What does that look like, and where does that end up? You want a man you can have your way with. That means you want his resources, you want his time, and you want his effort. You want to have your way with him. So now that you in Dallas, you're not able to have your way with men the way you had your way with them in New York, I guess is what you're saying. Look, us dudes out here in DFW, man, a lot of us, we see y'all coming a mile away. If anything, some of the dudes that y'all think y'all having y'all way with, they really having their way with you. If I'm just gonna be honest. But we gonna keep it going. We gonna keep it going.
best events, getting, like, the guys that want to take you out or want to date you and stuff. It's like they're like the caliber is up there. Like they're not bums. You know what I mean? Like they will dinner and hookah you to death. It's not like I was having a phenomenal dating life in New York, but I had access to opportunities today if I so wanted them. I feel like in Dallas, I have experience where men will literally get around. Like if it's me and a group of friends and I'm the darkest one, they'll speak to everybody but me. I, have gone out plenty of times, and it's like, as a black girl, it's just like you're watching everyone else get approached, and you're just kind of like sitting there, like, okay, okay. And also with dating in Dallas.
Okay. So her issue is that all the other girls are being approached but her. But maybe it's your disposition. Maybe it's your attitude. A lot of these girls, first of all, they all go to the same 4 or 5 spots in DFW. If you know, you know. And now, hell, Double D's used to be a nice little chill spot, but you can't even go there no more because they done took Double D's over. But they all going to the same spot. They all hollering at the same guys. You got the African dudes in there, that's getting the sections, the bottles, they doing their thing. Y'all know how the Africans get down in DFW. I ain't got to explain it. Then you got the scammers. They doing their thing. You know what it is. And then it's the white boys. You got the white boys that like to go to the black spots. You know what I'm saying? Or the white boys that be around that a lot of sisters like dealing with too. But they all understand what y'all there for. It don't matter. See, a lot of y'all sisters be like, "Well, I'm gonna go get a white boy." Nah, y'all, y'all all going to the same spots in Dallas Fort Worth. Y'all all hollering at the same dudes, and they all know what y'all on. We see y'all coming a mile away. We know what it is. It's up to us if we want to play with y'all. If we want to spend a couple of dollars on y'all here and there, maybe take y'all around. But what y'all don't understand is the ball, the guys that y'all won't understand the ball is in their court. You walking around with your face painted on with the baby hairs, you really looking like a bust down. And a lot of y'all want a man to treat you like you a good woman when you walking around looking like a bust down and your attitude stink. And you wondering why your dating options are the way they are. You don't have the options you think you have. So that's why a lot of y'all complaining about dating in Dallas. It's you. You are attracting, you are putting out there what you attract. So, I mean, it's not the men in Dallas, it's you. It's what you attracting, it's what you going after. For the longest, y'all women think men are stupid. Y'all think high caliber or high earning or high value or whatever type of man got that money by being dumb. Nah, they ain't dumb. You just said you was able to have your way with dudes in New York. So how did that end for you? How did that end? You had a good time. Just like you having a good time with them men, you having your way with them men, they having their way with you. But let's keep it going.
Dallas, or even just being in Dallas, I didn't realize Dallas was so athlete heavy. Very, very much so. I think one of the things that is mind blowing to me is the amount of, like, when I was in New York, I met a lot, and I mean, like, it's New York. Come on, like, meeting A-list celebrities, seeing them, talking to them, speaking with them, partying with them, is like, that's normal in New York. It's not unusual. It's not like, like, that's a regular day, babes. You just in the right spot at the right time, boom. The men down here in Dallas act so fucking Hollywood to be people that are only known in fucking Dallas. I am so mind blown. Like, I have met full blown celebrities, old money, true, just like amounts of money you cannot imagine, that were more humble and nicer, sweeter, kinder than a lot of these men down here. And the men are weird. Like, they'll follow you on social media. They'll, do every, like, be liking pictures and stuff, like all this other extra shit. And I'm telling y'all, I've only experienced this in Dallas. Because in New York, if they liking your pictures, when they see you in person, oh, they're on your body bad. Bad. Here, they'll like 21 million pictures. Be always, liking stories, all that other shit. And I know that don't mean a whole lot. So I'm not saying like, oh my God, you should be asking to marry me because you like the picture. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they will do the most online, see you in person, not say a fucking word. Not a word. I'm like, ooh, it's really giving like, it's getting puss. Oh, I don't know if I can say it on here. But that's what it's giving. So I'm just like, ooh, that's weird. I just, and then on top of that is the fact that everybody, in, like, to me, from what I've seen, is like, I've heard on here where the girls always talk about that, are we dating the same guy page? And I'm like, I haven't personally been a part of that page, but I can only imagine what that page must look like because everybody down here shared. Having your own man in Dallas is like, girl, you are wishing upon a fucking star, bitch. I don't know. It's just too much corniness. And
But it's because you are all going after the same guy. Why are y'all all dating the same guy? Because y'all all want the same guy. So of course you're dating the same guy. And you don't think he knows? It's not corny. At the end of the day, it's you. Y'all all going after the same guys. And Dallas, even though Dallas is big, it's small because everybody going to the same spots. It's about 5 to 10 max, but it's about 5 spots in Dallas Fort Worth that the majority of black folks go to. And every now and then we'll go to a couple of spots where it's a mixed crowd. It's a couple of spots at DFW where it's a mixed crowd where you'll get black and white people. But even they know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So Dallas ain't that big. And the dudes know. We see y'all. We see y'all in this dude section. We see y'all in that dude section. You know what I'm saying? And y'all say, oh yeah, the dudes in Dallas act Hollywood. It ain't that. But at the same time, we not dumb. See, a lot of y'all females, y'all really, really think we dumb. When a dude decides to choose you, and all this shows is that the man do the choosing. We do the choosing. And now a lot of y'all are complaining the man ain't choosing y'all. Nah, we know. The ones who know. The guys that have the ability to choose. And if they not choosing you, it's because you don't qualify. Now, you might be qualified to get chosen about 1:45, 15 minutes before the spot closed, and maybe we'll take you over to the hookah lounge, the Circle Lounge, or, y'all know the late night hookah lounges. I ain't even gonna say. And then we could kick it there for a little while and you might get bust down. But that's it. If the game you think you running in other cities, you can't run that game here. It don't work. And even the game that you thought was working in other cities, them dudes was just playing with you. You are a play toy. To a lot of these guys that y'all think y'all are finessing, you're their play toy. They are really tricking off on you with they play money or with scammer money. A lot of these cats that you think are really spending money on you, they are, but it's with stolen credit cards, scammer money. It's not their money. So they don't give a fuck. So y'all chicks really, really, you know what I'm saying, think that y'all running game, y'all got these guys really wrapped around y'all finger. Nah, they playing with you. They doing the choosing, not you. But the problem is you just mad that the guys you want are not approaching you, but they are approaching your friends. And you probably want to snake your friends.
Just coming from what I am used to from living in New York, the years that I was up there, and just what I've seen up in New York, I'm just like, whoa.
All right, so I guess that was the end of that. So with that being said, dating in Dallas, you know what I'm saying? It's not as bad as some of these women think. The thing is, you the problem. A lot of y'all are going after the same guys. Y'all are literally going after the same handful of guys and upset that these guys don't want you. Look, ladies, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Y'all gotta step y'all game up. And you think uh a face full of makeup, you think a face full of makeup is gonna give you the access. A face full of makeup is gonna make a high value man want you. Nah, that ain't gonna work. We know you painted your face on. We see you. So I'm just here, what I'm saying, to do a reaction video to dating in Dallas. With that being said, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. I might come back later, but your boy, I'm out.